So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So I got my Sengoku Rainbow, so I maxed his final Super TND. So I wanted to try him out again with his badge. So I made two teams for this video. First we're going to start with an arena content, Arena Crocodile. And I picked this because the badge units could actually handle some different stages and I thought it'd make a good team. I'm sure the Sengoku badge has been used against this before, but I still felt like it would be more interesting now when Sengoku is basically fully max. For this team and the next team I'm using Carrot Wanda Captain, which is pretty nice since you get the speedrun aspect and you also get a lot of nice effects like ignoring defensive effects and such. And even if Carrot Wanda doesn't fully buff every unit on the team, we can make use of the captain swap of all of the batch units to just get them away from captain, and then we rely on other units basically. So yeah, use that freshman recruit Onigumo, which is a really nice despair removing support for the Admiral. Sadly, hasn't been available since release basically. Use Aka Inu here to get the burn. Burn is incredibly nice on this stage to get rid of the mobs right away. And yeah, you might as well keep Aka Inu as captain because for the entirety of the team he's a better captain than Carrot and Wanda. Wouldn't have made a difference though, but yeah. And yeah, the mobs will go out, and now we just need to take out Robin here. Easy enough, to be honest. Cannot even use Carrot Wanda again to also get an ore boost. And yeah, moving on to final stage. And really, the Kusan will handle basically everything here. He has the guard support, remove the remaining special bind. And we have the Kisuna Recruit Chopper on Sunday to remove the final turn of attack down. And yeah, Kusan is also a quick unit, so he can move up to captain. We can get his color affinity, and then we just let him stay captain. And he will be doing some really good damage. Kizaru, extra damage with the chain boundary, and then we use Sengoku to fully buff this Kusan, who will be doing some pretty impressive damage with just a big chain, attack boost, ore boost, and color affinity, and base attack boost from Sengoku of course. So we don't even have a conditional or anything on this particular team. And yeah, of course you can't forget the Super TND as well, adding some really nice extra damage, and the final tap. See, I think that's still over 1 billion, or is just 100 million, like, it's so hard to see the difference in numbers. I do know I'll be able to do well about 1 billion against this content. This is just a great Sengoku content in general, since this is a content built around having all colors on the team, which you basically force with Sengoku, so real nice. Another nice thing is that you can actually fit every single Admiral, which is just very cool in general. And yeah, I'm just doing one playthrough here, but the final stage has some RNG with different variations, and there is also like, it was hard to find how to do the optimal taps and such. So I'll show a different variations and we'll end with the biggest damage one I was able to get. Just have to deal with the blindness here. Not too bad, honestly. Germaship does make perfect a bit easier to hit, which helps. Next stage is another stage that is basically designed for Kusan. He's been basically the MVP of this video. Carrot Wanda is also really good again here. In this video they'll be able to set the defense to 0 on this stage, and on the final stage they'll be able to set the defense to 0 again. And again, we also can take advantage of their speedrunning capabilities. And on final stage, we also make use of the relay support. So yeah, this stage is pretty much free in terms of damage. You just need to hit your perfects through blindness, which was, as said, surprisingly easy, to be honest. I didn't struggle too much with that. So yeah, let's move on to final stage. So basically, every variation has the same in that you have Buggy, who can change to any of the 5 colors as the main boss. We have Moji and Kabaji in the back, who both have barriers and very low HP. And Buggy also can get random effects together with the Death Up and Rainbow Shield. In this variation, we got the attack down debuff, which is probably the worst one. We can also get the tap limit debuff, and we can also get the recovery bind debuff, and recovery bind debuff is obviously the best one when we want to do maximum damage. One thing to note with this team is that the burn from Akainu will kill the mobs, so you don't even need to hit them. I will be hitting them in future variations just to build up the chain, basically. And yeah, other than that, Kizaru is just the chain boundary again. Fuji will remove the rainbow shield and give a big chain boost. Character Wanda will set the defense to 0, and Akainu is the burn conditional. And of course we use Sengoku on the main damage dealer. And the main damage dealer is the one we move to Captain to have a positive color against Buggy. In this case Kizaru. And we also get their color affinity from Super type. So yeah, due to the attack down, we can actually hit all hits on Buggy and kill. And yeah, that's pretty good damage through attack down, let's be real. And as you see here, the burn will kill these jobbers. And yeah, let's look at a second try I did here to get more damage. In this team, I'm pretty sure we get the recovery bind. And Buggy turns into Sai, which means we're going to move Fujitora to Captain. Other than that, it will be basically the same. The difference here is that I will be targeting Moji and Kabaji first to build up the chain, and the plan is to get the final hit with Fuji onto Buggy with the max chain to see how much damage that does. I will end up having to do one more playthrough though, because I end up killing the mobs too early, but I use that knowledge to figure out a more optimal tap timing. The issue is that some of these units have a barrier pad and such, so they break through the great barrier of Moji there. One thing I can talk about while we wait is the sailors of this batch. They have really good synergy together because, like, if you tap with Kusan, Kizaru and Akainu here, they will also apply like all color resistance on the enemy, so they add so much damage with every extra tap. This is definitely one of the coolest batches they've done in OPTC. I know that Sengoku himself could have been better, but other than that, this patch is so cool and super fun to run together when it's possible. And I'll definitely do something more with Sengoku in the future. Like, it's hard to just use his patch, but his patch is so fun to use together, so hard to resist. Anyway, this is the final variation in the video, and luckily we were able to get the Dex Buggy now, so in the end we got to see all of the Admiral Recruits animations and see them do some work as Captain. And yeah, It was really cool, all of the gimmicks with like moving to captain, working together, getting their color affinity, pair up nicely with Sengoku, all of that, just super nice in general. And yeah, why not end the video with watching Sengoku's animation, which is also really good. Like, it doesn't really look like a normal Legend animation, to be honest. It feels a lot longer and a lot more effort put into it. And I love here when all of the admirals come into play too. Except for Fuji, of course, because he's not an OG, of course. But yeah, the one thing you'd want from Sengoku is that he could select 2 units. But who knows? Maybe in the future when he gets a 6+. But personally, my main issue with him is the lack of any utility at all in the kit. That's really hard to justify in 2023. But yeah, we're basically ready now. So I made a new attack order. That should work out fine. Just get one hit in on Buggy and then move to Emoji. And now we can just kill through Barrier Pan and we end up doing well over 2 billion damage. And that's the end of the video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.